The 90-day rule. A lot of people don't know this, but I have a decent following on Twitter, so I figure I at least share this with my following. The 90-day rule. I really believe that people have taken it out of context, um, because it's almost like a telephone game. When it starts getting passed down the line, things start to change. Steve Harvey has the 90-day rule in his book, Think Like a Man. I've never read Think Like a Man, but I hear about the 90-day rule a lot. Um, he published his book in 2009. I wrote my first book. I was 22 years old, and I published it in 2007. So I published my book 2 years prior to Steve Harvey, and I had a 90-day rule in my book, but I called it the 3-month rule. And in essence, it's the exact same rule. The only difference is what I meant by the 3-month rule is not that you should have sex on day 91, but that you can gauge a man's interest in you if he's willing to talk to you every day, give you his time. Because, see, a man can give you money. A lot of times women equate love with gifts. If a man has money and he's buying you an iPad and, an iPad case and watches and purses, that doesn't mean he likes you. Money doesn't mean anything to men. I mean, we spend it, we go through money like water. But if a man will give you his time, his quality time, and he doesn't ask for sex in return, that's a strong sign. And so when I wrote this book, I was just coming out of the game of being a very major player. 99% of the women, I put what I call the full court press on, where I would try them to see if they respected their body. 99% of the women that I met in my period of dating, it was probably 8 years, 99% of them slept with me on the first night that we were in a setting, in a house, in an apartment, or a setting like that. It was 3 women that didn't sleep with me on the first night that we were together, and one of them I'm married to. That's why I believe in the 90-day rule. And the other 2, they respect themselves, but they weren't the cup of tea that I was looking for. My wife was absolutely gorgeous to me, and she respected her body. Today, that's very rare. Women feel like, oh, if I got a chemistry, I can sleep with them, or they blame it on the alcohol, like Jamie Foxx. And they make all these lame excuses for why they had sex. Oh, we grown. Oh, we don't have to wait till marriage. Oh, this and that. And then a year later, 2 years later, the man is gone, or he's sleeping with them and he's sleeping with several other women. And so I created the 3-month rule, which could also be the 90-day rule. And what it stated is that if a man gives you his time, a player will wait no longer than 1 month to have sex with you, if that's all he's in it for. If he's in it for sex, he'll wait 1 month. If you haven't came up off of it, by then he's gone. Now, a good man who is interested in you, he will have conversation with you every single day. Never believe that a man is too busy that he can't call you every day, or he can't reach out to you every day. If he can't reach out to you every day, he has other women. You are not his only one. You are not the only one he's courting. You are not the only one he's focused on. I'll bet everything I got in the world on that. You're not the only one. God does not make mistakes, and 24 hours is way more than enough time to do everything we need to do, include the woman of our life in that 24 hours. Take it from me. And if this man will talk to you about you, your dreams, your goals, your passions, your likes, your dislikes, every single day for 90 days, for 3 months, this means that he's serious about you. He's interested in you. That does not mean that you just don't have sex for 3 months and then you have sex on day 91. Because guess what? The same information that you're privy to, men are privy to. And I heard they said this was in the movie Think Like a Man. I haven't seen it. Um, but guys get this information. And so if they know you doing the 90-day rule, then guess what? They're not even putting their heart in it. They're not even expecting nothing. They're not going to put the full court press on you like I used to. They're waiting until day 91. And they're expecting you to be spread eagle, day 91. And guess what? So women are sleeping with men on day 91, and then the man is leaving on day 92. Because a one-night stand can happen at any given time. So what women have to do is you have to know in your mind when is the right time for you. And you don't put a time limit on it. You just use these times to gauge the interest of this man. If he's interested in you, if he'll give you his quality time, which is priceless, which he can't get back, and he expects nothing in return but a thank you. See, a lot of times women get a purse, they get an iPhone, they get some red bottoms, they get some dates, and they feel like they owe this man sex. No, you're a queen. He's in training to be a king. It's his job to court you. It's his job to break bread on you, to spend money on you, to buy them all out for you, and not get nothing in return but a thank you. You have to keep dating inside of dating and save marriage for marriage. Dating is, in a relationship is, without a lifelong commitment, is a man calling you, texting you, Skyping you, talking to you every day. If y'all in the same city, he's picking you up, he's taking you out to eat, he's paying for it, he's dropping you off, he's going back to his mama basement or back to his apartment, his dorm room, what have you. That's dating. Keep it dating. Stop trying to be so fast and moving so fast, feeling like, oh, this is chemistry. No. If you go to chemistry class, it's certain chemicals that you mix that'll blow up in your face. That's what sex without a real commitment is. You mixing chemicals that's going to eventually blow up in your face. So you have to understand this. The 90-day rule does not mean have sex on day 91. It means you use this as a tool to gauge the interest of this man, that he's willing to dedicate his time to you, to give of himself and expect nothing in return but a smile and a thank you and your quality time. Your body is not the wage for his time. You do not pay a man with sex. You do not reward a man with a prized possession like that. You don't reward the man with say-so in your life for spending time with you. So I want to make that clear. And for those of you who don't believe that, I wrote the 3-month rule in 2007. My book is on Amazon, What Daddy Never Told His Little Girl. And I don't know if Steve Harvey ever wrote my book, and I don't, claim that he stole it, because guess what? It's more ways home than one. So if you're hearing from the source, from the creator, and this source has commissioned you to carry out a mission, he's going to give the same message to a lot of different people. And some things just only make sense. Wisdom is just, a strong amount of common sense. So after a while, we just start to put things together. And so you're going to have a lot of different people saying the same things, but each one of us will say a few things that stick out from the others. And that's because our message is unique from the one that sent us, if they were sent by the one. And so I say that to understand, ladies, don't be spread eagle on day 91. Make a real commitment. Be celibate. That's where the power is at. And I guarantee you this. That's why I married my wife today. And every man I talk to that is married and that used to be a dog like I was, his answer, when you say, why you chose her? He says, she made me wait. That's the only difference between these women. Now see, you can't just make a man wait but look broke, busted, and disgusted. So that's why I need you to get Mrs. Right and learn about preparing and positioning. Learn about completing the whole package and understand that your perception is not reality. It's your reality, but it's not reality. Get this inside of you. Add this to your life. Add this to your repertoire of knowledge. Thinking like a lady, becoming a lady, and allow this to change your life. So ladies, I'm coming from the heart. I learned love the hard way, so I can only teach it the hard way. And that's how a lot of men are. We straight, we direct, straight to the point. But you wise enough and you smart enough to be able to decode it and to chew the meat and spit out the bones. I'm not trying to fill you up off salad and breadsticks. I'm giving you meat and potatoes. So take this information, because I rarely do YouTube videos. Take this information and utilize this. Watch this 3-4 times over. Get Mrs. Right. Go to my website, TonyGashton.com/events. Sign up for a seminar. I got one coming up in Atlanta, another in New York. I'm going to take it around the whole country. Be on the lookout. Add this knowledge to your mind. It's time to change the game. God bless you.